Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the captivating world of television and pay tribute to the stars who made a lasting impact. Today, we're shining a light on the beloved sitcom Martin, which graced our screens from 1992 to 1997. However, our journey takes a poignant turn as we explore the heartbreaking passing of some of the show's cherished actors. Join us as we reflect on the laughter, camaraderie, and unforgettable moments that Martin brought into our lives. Stick around as we pay homage to the talented individuals who, though no longer with us, continue to live on in our memories. This is a heartfelt tribute to the legacy of Martin and the actors who left an indelible mark. Let's reminisce, celebrate, and remember the joy they brought to our screens. Without further ado, let's dive into the bittersweet story of Martin, 1992-1997, and the heartbreaking passing of the actors, LaWanda Page. Evelyn Porter portrayed by LaWanda Page, a senior resident residing in Martin's apartment building, and also a close friend of Mama Payne and Cole's mother, Maddie. Page passed away due to a heart attack following complications from diabetes on September 14, 2002, at the age of 81. She rests in an outdoor crypt at Inglewood Park Cemetery in Inglewood, California. The evangelist Clara Estella Roberta Johnson, Page's daughter, also passed away on June 4, 2006, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 69. Born Alberta Richmond on October 19, 1920, in Cleveland, Ohio, Page was the daughter of Willie Richmond and Estella Small, with an older sister, Anna, born 1912. She was the elder sister of Lynn Hamilton. However, this is not the same Lynn Hamilton who co-starred with Page on Sanford and Son. Series co-lead Damon Wilson, who portrayed Lamont Sanford, debunked the rumor in 2016. Page employed blue comedy, observational humor, character comedy, and physical comedy to present vignettes about sexuality and religion, evoking uproarious laughter from her audiences. She was among the few women who delivered extended spoken-word pieces in the black signifying or toasting tradition. Scholar L.H. Stallings contends that through blue comedy, a genre often associated with men, Page and other black female comics in the genre continue a black female trickster tradition dedicated to creating oral cultures, divergent language practices, and initiatives to change definitions and boundaries of gender and sexuality in society. Page experienced 3 marriages and widowing. She married her first spouse, John Peel, on September 18, 1934, at the age of 14. Before his passing when she was 19, they had a son who died in infancy in 1935, and a daughter, Clara. Following the death of her third husband in her 30s, Page chose not to remarry. She was religious and affiliated with the Landmark Community Church during her initial years in Los Angeles. In 1981, she became an evangelist in the Holiness Church. Her daughter Clara became an evangelist preacher. Thomas Mickle Ford. He was widely recognized for his portrayal of Thomas "Tommy" Strawn on the Fox sitcom Martin, which originally aired from 1992 to 1997. Additionally, he held a recurring role as Mel Parker in the UPN sitcom The Parkers from 1999 to 2001. Another notable contribution was his role as Lieutenant Malcolm Barker on New York Undercover, also broadcast on Fox. Ford entered into matrimony with Gina Sasso, and their union lasted from 1997 to 2014, resulting in 2 children. Around 2001, Ford relocated from Los Angeles to Kendall, Florida. Subsequently, in 2015, he moved to Atlanta, where he shared his life with his girlfriend Vivienne Brazil. Ford passed away on October 12, 2016, at a hospital in the Atlanta area at the age of 52. Post the conclusion of Martin, Ford achieved success in the detective drama New York Undercover, portraying Lieutenant Malcolm Barker. He made appearances on the UPN sitcom The Parkers, playing the recurring role of Mel Parker, Nikki's ex-husband, and Kim's father, in 7 episodes. In The Power of Passion, he took on the role of Ben Cummings, one of the characters dealing with infidelity. Ford earned the moniker the Pope of Comedy, due to his role as a judge on TV, one's comedy competition show, Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes. In the realm of feature films, Ford took part in the Kid and Play movie class act as Mink. In Harlem Nights, he portrayed Tommy Smalls, the brother of Arsenio Hall's character. He featured in the crime drama Against the Law, 1997. In 1993, Ford directed and produced the play South of Where We Live, which delved into the lives of 6 African-American professionals returning to their roots to address prevailing social issues. The play graced the stage at the Los Angeles Ebony Showcase Theater, the oldest black theater in the country. Yes, so. Ford specifically chose the Ebony Showcase to fundraise for the theater, which faced the risk of closure. In the same year, he directed the play John and Template, a comedy centered around fraternity life at a historically black college in Washington, D.C. Ford co-hosted the Texas Gospel Music Awards in 1993 alongside singer Yolanda Adams and actor Troy Kirby. In 1998, Ford established a 501 nonprofit organization named Be Still and Know, Charlie Murphy. Brofo Real, a dedicated viewer of Martin's Word on the Street television program, and arguably Martin's top supporter. Brofo Real attends every one of Martin's tapings for his show and urged Martin to remain true to himself during one of the show's recordings. Season 3, Episode 14. Charlie Murphy, the former star of Chappelle's Show and the older brother of Eddie Murphy, has passed away, publicist Dominic Natty informed The Hollywood Reporter. He was 57. Murphy succumbed to leukemia on April 12, 2017, as per Natty. Murphy gained widespread recognition through Dave Chappelle's Comedy Central skit show, where he shared captivating stories of his interactions with other celebrities during his brother's peak fame in the 1980s. One of the most renowned sketches was about the late musician Rick James. In reference to his friendship with James, Murphy once mentioned there were many more outrageous tales to recount, but they would not have been suitable for television. Murphy also made appearances in numerous films, TV shows, and even lent his voice to certain video games. The actor and comedian openly admitted to being hot-tempered during his stint as a bodyguard for his famous brother. He professed his deep love for Eddie and found him so amusing that he would pick fights with people who failed to laugh at his brother's jokes during performances. Murphy is also celebrated for his remarkable account of an encounter with the late legendary musician Prince, which was adapted into a sketch for Chappelle's Show. Murphy narrated how he and some friends engaged in a basketball game against Prince and his entourage one night in the 1980s. Murphy expressed his astonishment at Prince's exceptional basketball skills. Following the game, Prince treated everyone to pancakes. Murphy insisted that the story was factual, including the breakfast. Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman portrayed Mad Dog No Good in the television series. The former child actor Gary Coleman, who rose to fame as the precocious star of the US TV sitcom Different Strokes, has passed away at 42 after experiencing a brain hemorrhage in a fall. Coleman, whose character Arnold Jackson was the standout figure in the show with his catchphrase, "What are you talking about, Willis?" a regular jest aimed at his brother in the series that began in 1978 and spanned 8 years. Coleman was reported to be clear-headed and conscious when transported to the Utah Valley Regional Medical Center on Wednesday, but later fell into a coma, according to hospital staff. His wife, Shannon Price, 24, was present when the decision was made yesterday to switch off his life support machine. Similar to many child stars, Coleman's adult life was haunted by personal challenges. In 1998, he was found guilty of assaulting a female fan who requested his autograph. He received a suspended sentence after asserting in court that he believed the woman was about to attack him. "I was getting scared, and she was getting ugly," he remarked. His 3-year marriage to Price was tumultuous. The couple met on a movie set in 2005 and married 2 years later. Both Coleman and Price were arrested on separate occasions over allegations of domestic violence. In 2003, Coleman ran for governor in the California recall election, securing the 8th position out of 135 candidates with 14,242 votes. He was also satirized in the award-winning Broadway musical Avenue Q, where a character named Gary Coleman is depicted as the caretaker of an apartment building and performs the song "It Sucks to Be Me." Coleman threatened legal action against the show's producers, but the lawsuit never materialized. Last evening, the actor's family released a statement underscoring the challenges he faced in recent years. He had challenges not only with health issues, but also with his personal and public life, they conveyed in a statement. At times, it may not have been evident, but he always cherished memories of being an entertainer and expressed gratitude to his fans for their unwavering support over the years. Marta Dubois. Marta Dubois takes on the role of Maria Rodriguez in the series. On May 8, 2018, Dubois passed away from a brain aneurysm in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 65. Dubois was born in David, Chiriquí, Panama. Dubois co-starred in the lone season of the television series Tales of the Gold Monkey, which aired from September 1982 through June 1983. Dubois had a recurring part on Magnum, P.I., and made guest appearances on shows such as Hardcastle and McCormick, Vega, The A-Team, L.A. Law, Silk Stockings, Martin, TV series, Matlock, Walker, Texas Ranger, and Star Trek: The Next Generation. She marked her cinematic debut with a supporting role in the 1979 drama Boulevard Nights. This was followed by performances in the films Dead Badge, 1995, and Blackout, 1996. Dubois portrayed actress Rita Gam, a close friend and bridesmaid of the future Princess Grace of Monaco, in the 1983 television film Grace Kelly, and appeared in the television movie The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, 1989. In 2000, Dubois co-starred in the romantic comedy Luminarias. From 2005 to 2008, Dubois took on the role of Sergeant Roberta Hanson in 10 McBride television movies. She assumed the character of Dora in the television Western Lone Rider, 2008, and had a guest appearance as Maria Cordero in the Law & Order, Los Angeles episode Ballona Creek, 2010. John Wesley. John Wesley took on the role of Mr. Jim in the TV series. John Wesley, the actor renowned for his portrayal of Dr. Hoover on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, has passed away at the age of 72. Wesley succumbed to complications arising from a prolonged battle with multiple myeloma, as confirmed by his family to Variety. Jerry Pass, Wesley's manager and producer, expressed in a statement, "John Wesley was a blessing to the world, as his acts of kindness and grace are forever preserved in his contributions to theater, TV, and film. Losing a dear friend today leaves me heartbroken." Born on August 1947 in Lake Charles, Lay, John Wesley Houston earned degrees from the University of California, San Diego, and the University of San Diego. Before venturing into acting, Wesley served in the United States Army during the Vietnam War. Throughout his extensive career, Wesley collaborated with talents such as Denzel Washington, Albert Finney, Barbra Streisand, Tim Burton, and Morgan Freeman. And Wesley boasts a portfolio of over 100 film and television credits, including The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Missing in Action, Big Fish, Stop, Or My Mom Will Shoot, Always Outnumbered with Lawrence Fishburne, and Martin. He made notable appearances on Frasier, The Jeffersons, Benson, and The Man from UNCLE. His most recent project was the 2016 true crime thriller The Midnighters, directed by Julian Fort. His final undertaking was Second Acts, a short film produced by Jerry Pass and directed by Anya Adams. Wesley also graced the stage in productions like Ionesco's Macbeth and Lillian Hellman's Toys in the Attic at the Old Globe Theater, along with An American Clock by Arthur Miller and Wild Oats at the Mark Taper Forum. Wesley is survived by his wife, Jenny Houston, his mother, Hazel Baskin, his daughters, Kimiko Camiel Houston and Kinshasa Houston, stepson, Kyler Ritchie, siblings, and grandson, the Notorious B.I.G. The Notorious B.I.G. takes on the role of himself in the series. The passing of Biggie Smalls became a global headline, and with good cause. His demise triggered a cascade of conspiracy theories, subsequent fatalities, and the departure of an influential rapper. Nevertheless, the repercussions will extend far beyond his demise in 1997. Christopher George Latore Wallace was born at St. Mary's Hospital in the Brooklyn borough of New York City on May 21, 1972, the sole child of Jamaican immigrant parents. His mother, Voletta Wallace, served as a preschool teacher, while his father, Selwyn George Latore, worked as a welder and politician. His father departed the family when Wallace was 2 years old, leaving his mother to juggle 2 jobs while raising him. At the age of 17 in 1989, Wallace left high school and became more entangled in criminal activities. In the same year, 1989, he faced weapons charges in Brooklyn and received a 5-year probation sentence. In 1990, he violated his probation, leading to another arrest. A year later, Wallace was apprehended in North Carolina for crack cocaine distribution, resulting in 9 months of incarceration before securing bail. Upon his release from jail, Wallace produced a demo tape titled Microphone Murderer, adopting the moniker Biggie Smalls, a nod to Calvin Lockhart's character in the 1975 film Let's Do It Again, and a reference to his own stature and weight, standing at 6 feet 3 inches, 1.91 me, and weighing between 300 to 380 pounds, 140 to 170 kilo. Although Wallace expressed genuine aspirations for the tape, local DJ Mr. C, associated with Big Daddy Kane and the Juice Crew, discovered and promoted it. Consequently, it caught the attention of the Source Rap magazine's editor in 1992. Regarded as one of the finest rappers in history, Wallace was hailed by AllMusic as the savior of East Coast hip-hop. The Source magazine honored him as the greatest rapper of all time in its 150th issue in 2002. In 2003, when XXL magazine surveyed various hip-hop artists about their top 5 MCs, Wallace appeared on more lists than any other rapper. MTV, in 2006, ranked him at number 3 on their compilation of the greatest MCs of all time, acknowledging him as possibly the most skillful ever on the mic. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. A big thank you to all our viewers. Your support keeps us motivated to create more content. We love hearing from you in the comments, so keep those coming.